And we're back, sir. So, bro, what I was trying to say before my connection went off, before my connection dropped, is basically, I recall I have an arms routine that I've been doing for the past 10 years, but now I call it "Make Arms Great Again" instead of "Make America Great Again." Don't hate me, but
No, it's okay.
you know what I mean. But basically, it's a very long, tough workout. It's like I know you're against the routine of doing 100 sets of anything, but this was like a crazy arms pyramid. And before I went vegan, always used to get the lactic acid accumulation in the elbow, and then for the next 2 3 days, I'm going to work and my arm is like this, and everybody's like, "What's wrong with your arm?" And I'm like, "It's fucking lactic acid," which is related to me eating a lot of meat and consume a lot of milk at the time, and the acidity that goes into the body because of that, and how long it used to take me to recover. But I just want to capitalize on that point and start discussing why you and I factually can roll for 3 to 5 hours. For me, I train now twice a day, and I the reason I got named Mr. Vegan at the gym is not because I was walking around saying I'm vegan. The owner of the gym is vegan. The owner of Veganize, which is the booth at the gym, is vegan. But because everybody's like, dude, how the fuck can you train that long? Like, how can you go from 1 hour fitness to 1 hour Muay Thai to 1 hour fucking Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and then we can see you in the back. If my mind is not clear, just go to the back. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking do chest today. And they were like, dude, how do you do? And I was like, I'm just vegan. If you're keen, let me know. We can do this together. But yeah, there's a lot of science behind it, isn't it?
Yeah, there is, and you know that's funny you say that because there's I believe there's 3 vegans at my jujitsu gym,
Awesome.
and if you include my brother, who's like 90% plant based, he's not vegan, but he's majority plant based. Us 4 guys, we have really good stamina and endurance, and it's not. I don't think it's because we train to have that kind of endurance, but it's more so along the lines of what we fuel our bodies with. And you got to remember, I mean, when you are eating vegan, when you're eating plant-based, when you're eating whole foods, not only are you going to have more oxygen-rich blood, but you're going to get more blood through your vessels because you're cleaning out the cholesterol, you're opening everything up. Okay. And obviously, you know, blood and oxygen is fuel for your muscles. So the more of that you get to your muscles, the more power, the more stamina you're going to have. Okay. That was one of the other benefits I've noticed after going vegan that was relatively quick without having to wait a really long time to see it, was my stamina went up. And at that point in time, you know, I do cardio now. I have to, just because of, you know, the whole, you know, gyms and stuff aren't open as much as I'd like them to be because of COVID-19. But so I do cardio on my own. But even without that, I noticed a change where I could go longer. I'm breathing deeper. I'm feeling less lactic acid. I'm holding my breath longer, you know, in situations where I would hold I don't necessarily hold my breath when I'm rolling, you know, swimming or whatever it may be. And you just got to remember, oxygen and blood, that's gasoline. Your muscles are the engine. And if you're putting unleaded fuel in your car versus premium fuel, you're gonna see a bigger difference. You're gonna see a nice change. So yeah, just like you know, that explains why I can wake up at 4 a.m. and I can do my climber cardio. And then I can go to the gym and hit the weights. And then I can go to jujitsu right after that, you know. And I'm still, even at that point, once I'm at jujitsu, some of these guys are saying, I can't believe your stamina is that good. I'm like, yeah, I already did my cardio, and I already did, you know, back and triceps or whatever the workout was of the day. So back and legs, maybe. It's an amazing thing. And you feel it. You really do. You're rolling and you normally where you'd be, you know, gassing a little bit, you're like, I got more in the tank. I can do this, you know, and it, in a way, you keep your mind a little more calm and a little more clear because you know you have that reserve energy And it's interesting what it does. When you're not panicking, you retain more, you learn more. So not only was it beneficial because of, stamina reasons, but it helped me to stay calm and I learn more. I retain more information when I'm training. So all in all, I would highly recommend to anybody.
I totally agree with you. And I feel the same. And when I went from, like, for example, when I first went vegan, I was already doing cross-country cycling and cross-country running. And I felt a massive difference at the time. I was running, something between, I should start getting my numbers in, I was going to say 15 kilometers, and then I was like, fuck, how many miles is that? I'll check. But I used to do like cross-country, which is 125 kilometers. I'm not sure. I'll check on my phone how long is that. But when I did it and I was vegan, I didn't get injured as bad. I did it almost on an empty stomach because my stupid friends didn't get me the right food or the water as I fucking asked them to do. I still call them the three stupid little pigs, man. I mean, I send them messages. I was like, listen, my phone is gonna run out of battery. I don't have enough space for food. You stupid idiots should get me fucking food and water. And they didn't. They fucking didn't. They got me like a chicken sandwich. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
New friends. You need new friends.
Yeah, we're still friends, but yeah, I still, whenever one of them wants to get engaged or married, I just keep making fun of them in front of their partner.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But even with rolling, I feel it. With training, I feel it. And the reason behind it is the food we're eating is so easy to digest. It's very low in saturated fatty acids compared to meat, compared to milk, compared to chicken, eggs, all that stuff. I'm someone who used to eat 12 eggs a day. I'm someone who used to go to Fuddruckers and have a 1.5 pound burger, and I wasn't fat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was big because I'm 6'2", but I wasn't fat. But the reason behind it, the scientific reason behind it, is simply when the food is easy to digest, the blood concentration is not around the stomach. The body is not set by default to spend hours and hours and hours to break down that food. The food is easy to digest, it's easy to ingest into the blood vessels, and accordingly, you have way more blood flow for anything else, even the piece of tissue that relies solely on blood to get an erection. You fucking got it. Yep.
Absolutely.
Game fucking changer. I can make a 3 hours episode on how that changes when you go vegan. And every single person that went vegan because of me, men in specific, it's because of that. They're like, bro, I remember you said that, the erection is different when you go vegan. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I want to save my marriage. I'm like, motherfucker, there's one way to save it. There's one way to keep your woman happy and keep her around. Dick her down, let me help you with that. We're going to get the avocado in, we're going to get the ginger in, and all that stuff.
Yes.
But it's like simply science. Our blood veins have less accumulated fatty acids inside them. And because we have less accumulated fatty acids, we have better blood flow. So we have better fuel, as you said, to the muscle. There is more oxygen for recovery. There is quicker protein infusion into the muscle. There are a lot of angles to it. And for me, it's just incredible. And I didn't mean it at the time. I mean, I'm naturally competitive, but for me to be called Mr. Vegan at the gym because, this is the guy that trains so fucking long.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's
all right,
cool,
thank
and
you.
it's not in a negative connotation. It means that you can fight for hours.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a beautiful thing.
And even at the time, because I used to have, at the time when I went vegan, I used to have a desk job where I would be sitting for like 12, 20 hours a day. Easy.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
And I would just skip out of I would walk into the gym with my suit, full suit on, train for 1 or 2 hours or train for 3 hours, then head back home, worked past midnight, sleep for a few hours, then go back to work again. I did that for years, and bro, it was mental. But I was still able to do it. There was nobody else able to. The only guy who knew how to do it was another fellow African guy, and because the majority of his diet was vegan as well.